live. Remember we left off here. We did Flower Quest first try yesterday, which I'm very proud of. Also, I'm looking at this background and it's like, there's more to this house. I'm gonna hope that, it's a bit loud. I'm gonna hope that, so I'm gonna wear my carpal tunnel brace because I have been experiencing a bit of wrist pain as of late. And, for those of you who don't know, wrist pain is not very good. Hello, Bach Addict. We're back with Hollow Knight. I think today, I think... Today, I think I want to go after the first ending to this game. I think we can do it. But that being said, I think there's a few things that we gotta do first. That's a soul totem. Let's see, where are we gonna go? This way. So, I am wearing my carpal tunnel brace. I'm gonna hope I can still play the game effectively, otherwise this will be really sad. It's not King's Station. I believe City Storerooms is the closest one to Nailsmith. We're gonna go for Nailsmith first, because I think we have enough pale ore. I don't really remember. I think it's like 2 for the upgrade. Oh yeah, we got 3. We got 3, so we're good. So we're gonna go to Nailsmith first. We're gonna get a nail upgrade, then we're gonna go do a little digging around Fog Canyon. Oi! Go! Work was pretty good today, actually. Let's see. Trying to think. I came in today at, I believe, 8 o'clock, something like that. And, I'm trying to, like, concentrate so I don't accidentally, like, run into some enemies. I don't generally go through this part of, like, city, so... You'd think with Shade Dash I'd be better at avoiding damage, but I'm not. Nailsmith is this way. But anyways, today honestly was not that bad. There was maybe like one funny sort of instance. What ended up happening was this. Ay. So at the store we have a safe. That safe has cash and change. We use the stuff that's in there. Essence. We use the stuff that's in there to like get change for the registers, because like, you know, people like to pay in 20s and it's a lot sometimes. Oh, you've returned. I see you have some pale ore. A rare fine metal that. Give me the ore and some geo for my efforts, and I'll reforge your nail to make it stronger. 2,000, hot damn. As you wish. I'll get to work then. Here we are. The reforging is complete. I modified the nail to spiral form. A very tricky task it was. You'll find it stronger than before. Off you go now. Cut your way forward. Smack. To forge the perfect nail. 3 pieces of pale ore, so we need 2 more. I don't remember where we get the other 2, but I'm sure they're out there somewhere. Anyways. Let's head to Fog Canyon. But because a lot of people also... The other thing that people do, besides pay in 20s, is pay in hundreds. So sometimes we end up collecting, like, a lot of those. So sometimes we just end up having, like, a lot of those in the safe, and because of that, we'll have, like, even less 1s and 5s. So the shift leader today was asked me to go to the bank, because I have, for one, I have a bank account at the bank that is actually across the store, so it's a little bit easier for me, I think. And, so I go there. It was 150 in 1s, 300 in 5s, something like that. So maybe it's the other way around. Point being... Point being, nice essence, limo. Point being, I go there, and... Oh shoot, I forgot. Can I not exit city this way? Go to the bank. Relatively normal trip, right? The trip... Here we go. Relatively normal trip. It takes a little bit because the lady at the thing, her register didn't have, like, the exact amount that I needed. So, you know, it is what it is. Teacher's Archive. So it's just a little bit north up from here. Okay. What ended up happening was, like, they were comfortable sending me to the bank because it was slow, right? And, oops. Am I going the right way? No. So, I'm like, okay, that's fine. Like, I'll just go there and come back. And I come back, there is a massive crowd of people just standing at the front counter. And I'm like, where did you come from? Right? Because they were not there, like, you know, a few minutes prior. So I go ahead and get back to whatever it is that I was doing. Turns out, so the high school here, we have a thing for, like, special ed kids. And, they were all there today, ordering. They wanted to teach the kids how to, like, order on their own, I think. And, I'm gonna go ahead and bench at Leg Eater. So that happens, and, well, needless to say, it was a lot. There were still only a few people. One of the people who was clocked in couldn't really, like, help them too much because, bruh. Because, she had to do the QA pathing because she's training to be a shift leader. So that wasn't super helpful. I ended up going to the back for a little bit at the end of the day. I ended up going to the back for... I didn't mean to do that. Oops. Because, oh, wait, I know this room. I do believe if I touch the little blobs, bad things happen to me. So I'm gonna do my best not to touch them. That being said, I will be blowing up as many as I can, just to clear the way. I need to think before I swing. This isn't going as planned. But I was right. I cannot touch them. Let's see. I want Soul to deal with this, you know? Like, I just kind of want to blow it all up. Oh boy. This is kind of this is very dangerous. Well, it's a good thing we benched that leg eater. Let's see. Let's grab some soul from someone. If I could reach you. Just heal that up real quick. Let's see. I'm sure somebody down here is within dream nail distance view. Get you. Gonna have to tackle that room with a bit of soul. I have no idea if those floor bubbles are gonna respawn. I hope they don't. Because the more stuff that I have to deal with, because the less stuff that I have to deal with, the better. Because I'm already so terrible at this game. Come here. Please. Please. Okay, whatever. I'll probably regret doing that, but that's a problem for future me. There we go. Oh, cool, they respawn. Bit of a tight squeeze. Leave those guys there. Yeah, that's what I wanted to do. We're just gonna blow things up essentially. Well, we almost had it. Let's see. Just some minor damage is all it is. Oh, Ooh. Man, they got me. Wonder what this is. Ooh! That's actually useful. Super useful, because what's our charm build right now? Oh, okay. What do I even want to put on? Oh, Dream Wielder. Yeah, I would like that. I think that's all that spot had to offer, which is good. Which means now, oh, there's another spot down this way. Let's see, this one. Just swim in the acid, it's fine. Dream nail these guys? Tired. Me too. I am tired. I've been up since before 8, I think. Maybe 6. I might have been up since 6. Sleep is not nice to me most days. Let's see. Pornifer was here, so Teacher's Archives is just down that way. I think we must have unlocked all the portal dialogue, so it should be fine. Alright, so just head on over. Oops. fight shouldn't be all that bad. Let's see. Break a rock. And archives will be this way. Perfect. I think it's this way. The essence is so crazy. Am I stupid? Oh, there's a wall there. Okay, hold up. Up we go. Back up we go. But I know there's I know it has a right side entrance. Hang on. Or you know, maybe it's like one of those breakable wall things. Yeah, because it would have been right here. Dang, okay. I'm trying to figure out another thing too regarding my wrist brace, and that's if I am even supposed to be wearing it at night or not. So kind of an issue right now is that I want to wear the brace at night because at night I am guaranteed to wear it for like a good number of hours, right? And you know, I kind of don't want to lose the... I kind of don't want to like lose my ability to draw by the time or by the end of the year, right? So I'm gonna keep my brace on at night, but it... Oh, whoops, forgot about that. It's okay, I think there's a bunch of new ones. Oops. All right. Should be on our way. So I'm just trying to figure that out. I tried to see if there was like carpal tunnel braces that were very explicitly for sleeping. I could not find anything conclusive, unfortunately. Alright. Oh, the way the music cuts off. Who are you that leads me to this place? Doesn't this kingdom... Isn't this kingdom just abound with surprises? A building atop an acid lake. Oh, hang on. Vice Presidential Warrant TV. That's a very silly name. Alright, band. A building atop an acid lake. Despite the sight, I can't help but feel familiarity. Something stirs in my mind, though I can't tell yet what. I thought it my lust for discovery that led me here, but now there seems something else. This building beckons me. I can feel it calling. Dare I head in? I think there's a secret up here. Yes, there is. How do I get to the secret? You know, it might be Crystal Dash. Let's see. I think I gotta go higher. Hang on. Yippee! Alright. Let's do Teacher's Archives. Are you guys excited? We're going to get our first ending in a while. Our first ending for what's it called, for the game. There's still a bunch of charms to unlock. Yeah, this game is huge. I feel like we've barely like scratched the surface still. Let's see. Kind of want to make some Hollow Knight Gajinka work again. I did one for Monomon once. Close one. We have a bunch of soul. This fight shouldn't be too bad. This is the arena already, right? I'm gonna go over here. Oh, right. How does this fight go again? It goes like that. Okay. Don't make me die to Umu, please. I just don't remember how the fight actually plays out. Squirrel! Essentially always be moving, okay. Squirrel, go! Let's go. I think both ways lead to the same place. There's a charged Lumafly entry. Let's do that first. Let's see. Here we go. A tank full with charged Lumaflies. I might be stupid. Maybe I don't go this way. Here we go. Something glows within the tank. Squirrel. She call you too, then? I realize it's no coincidence we arrived together. Though much of my memories blank, this place I recall. Within these chambers, the teacher sought to store the kingdom's knowledge, and at its core, she stored herself. To save Hellenus, the teacher willingly became a seal. But upon herself, she enacted an additional protection. Though I cannot recall its happening, I played a part in that feat. She called me here now to reverse that protection, all in aid of you. Do not hesitate. The choice to reform was hers, not mine. She knows what you would do and seems to welcome it. To think such a small creature would bear this kingdom's fate. Alright. A figure sleeps within the tank. For diversity, a seal. A world forever unchanging. The seals must break. Forever. Alright. Smack. Here we go. Should we visit? I forgot how bright that was. That is our last dreamer. destroy Monomon the teacher. Oh boy! I remember that this fight is a lot of fun. I don't remember how it's gonna go, and I'm a little worried. Quick. Alright. Let's see. Smack again. Madame's life is extinguished, and with it her seal breaks. It's a heavy thing you attempt, but I've seen your prowess up close, and she too believed you capable. Be on your journey, then, and allow me rest a time. With the deed complete, I begin to feel my age. Alright. I think... Now, I didn't do this when I played through because, I didn't want to. Some of these you can read, I know that. King light and growth in kind flow, all think and field. Old light and essence and dream am on growth, oh and think of a king light. Old light them kin. I know there's a way to like read that. Or like there's like some books that were written like that, and there is a way to understand them, but I do not know how. I think we should visit Quirrell at Blue Lake. Maybe we'll save that for another time. Okay. All of that being said, there's really only one thing to do now. That is... head back to Dirtmouth. Kinda crazy that we're that we're here already. Here we go. Right. Man, we really are like all the way over here. Oh shoot, why is my door open? Let me go close that real quick, actually. I'm sorry. Just don't, because my mom has work, and I don't usually want to keep her up. I don't think I'm that loud during stream, but, you know, you never know. She is a light sleeper. I'm a little nervous for how this is gonna go, I'm not gonna lie. I can't believe Elderbug doesn't have any more dialogue. Alright. I'm just... Here we go. Blackhead Temple is right here at the start of the game. Oh, I love that it's the shape of the head. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh, I love the music. I love that there's a little bench here too. Okay, well, it'd be way too easy to beat the boss if we had compass equipped. That being said, you have thorns, you have spore shroom. I don't know, I think thorns is pretty useful at the end of the day. Honestly, don't have too many of these, do we? What we could do is remove that, and then we can put the spell twister on. That, I think, might be pretty good. Vessel, though bound, you shall know the state of the world. Hellenist will be whole again. What percentage do we have, actually? 86. It's not bad. Ooh, the music. Oh, and it locks. Hello. Oh boy. Oh boy, here we go. The Hollow Knight. Alright, let's just... Hello! You've certainly joined at an interesting time. Oh, I don't know if we're getting this. Oh boy. Oh man. Lovely to see a first time chat. Long nail might have actually been really useful for this. Gotta go now. Oh boy. Oh boy. Ah! That's a good first attempt. So what's grinding? All of that, first of all. I'm like... I'm like a little socially drained at the moment, but look. I guess we're just going. Smack it. Oh, hey, hold up. Okay, let me focus on whatever it is that I'm doing right now. Oh shit. You got such cute headphones, thank you. I think I got a similar like chat like that last time too. But yeah, the headphones are cute. I will say, I'm not super huge on them. I think I was like years ago when I bought it. I would much rather them be like little horns now, but I don't really want to feel. I don't feel like buying a new headset for that. Ooh, good double hit. I need to stop getting hit. That's not what I meant. Oh, shit. Oh, here we go. Okay, I need to, like, focus. Wait, that's you in the PFP, right? Yeah, the little tiefling character? Yeah, that's me. Aw, thank you. Yeah, and since you're new, just to introduce myself, I am Pigeon Kerr, or Kerr. I am a fantasy artist. I love D&D to death. That's like primarily the kind of art that I do. I do a lot of fantasy art. I have no idea if my website is anywhere linked somewhere, but I currently cannot get that at the moment. Oops. No, this guy doesn't have as much health as I remember. Ah, okay. Cool, alright. Yeah. So, have I been doing art? Depends on what kind of answer you want. Cause then, technically, I've been doing art since I was a kid, so that's like, what, 4 or 5 years old, so 20 years, but like if you really, I generally just put the start of my art career at freshman year high school, so like, it's been 11 years or so. Oh boy, I'm getting obliterated. Talking to someone about art and stuff is always fun. Yeah, it's a whole thing. Yeah, I've been doing this for a long time, to say the least. Right now, I know commissions are closed because I'm trying to focus on, I've been trying to focus on getting a vending setup ready. I have stream. Also, yeah, I'm also trying to focus on that because this guy's actually like really. This hitbox is so big. Oi. Okay. So they... Wow, you're actually cool. So what made you into streaming? I decided I just wanted to do this for funsies. The only reason why there's even like the ads and everything going on is because me and chat wanted emotes. Like if you look at the thing, I drew the emotes in there. Oops. Just melt this guy with spells, okay. I do have emotes. They're there. Yeah, yeah, there they are. Okay, I need to let me slowball this fight. This is I forgot I didn't have any soul. Oi! Focus on this and not get hit. Is this it? Just put myself a few hits away from dying at least. There we go. There we go. Okay, that wasn't too bad. Alright. And that is the first ending down. I swear, the animations in this game are so good. I wish I could animate. So, from here... Alright. So from here, this game's really fun. Oh yeah, I love this game. Honestly, the boss fights are probably my favorite part about it. So like, the Hollow Knight is definitely one of my favorite boss fights just because it's like, there's so much movement, but it's like, it's really... I appreciate that it's like telegraphed and like there's a good rhythm that you can find to it. That being said, it's so funny. One time my brother asked me, like, Kyra, which boss in Hollow Knight do you think is the hardest? I mean, if you think he was fully expecting me to say things like, the Hollow Knight, the Radiance, other things like that. By the way, aren't you tired? Considering I've been up since... It was either 8 in the morning... Oh wait, what time was my shift today? I might have actually... Maybe I did wake up at 6. I am tired, but like... Someone's gotta sit here and play video games, right? But anyways, he was fully expecting me to say something like, you know, the Hollow Knight, like the final bosses, Grim, stuff like that. And I was like, oh no, it's actually a Nosk, Flukmarm, Brooding Moloch. What time is it for me? Almost 11. I think what I'd like to do is maybe play until about 11:30-ish, and then I think it'd be good to switch into art gears, because I think the plan for next week, I have a lot of sketches that I need to work on, sketches I need to finish, so I don't think I'm going to be posting any like work in progress shots, because I usually do that on Mondays, right? So I have like an entire schedule, or I have an entire upload schedule. It's work in progress sketches on Monday, and then finished pieces Tuesday through Friday. Now, you may hear that and think, are you insane? And the answer is yes. My whole thing is that, Princess Amelia? Who dat? I've never... By the way, you got a Discord server? Apparently I do. Give me... You know her? I don't know her. We finished with 86% in 17 hours. That's not bad at all. No shade, no reviving. Imagine. I wish I was that good at that game. Wait, I'm gonna be back. Sounds good. There's a heartbeat there. Not sure what that's about, but okay. Lurk. I don't have any bot commands if that's what you're trying to do. Anyways, with all of that being done, it is now, I guess it is now time for us to, what's it called? Go for true ending. So, from here, there's not really a lot required. Okay, so, the biggest thing is the essence. I think I need to get 1800, which means a couple of things. I believe that does mean we're gonna have to try and defeat, Lost Kin, which I'm not good at, in case you didn't know. So I think I will actually be taking the brace off for that. Just because Lost King is kind of fast. I think we can do it, though. We should be able to do it. We are so strong. We're so ready. I think we can do it. But yeah, Lost Kin is also another boss I'm not particularly great at. So that's gonna be King's Station down into Ancient Basin. I think I remember how to get there. I wonder if I can do this without compass. This way. Alright. Should go better than the last couple of times. There's one stream where I was just kind of here very stubbornly because I really wanted to beat it, but I am just not that good at this game. I'm good when bosses have like really good telegraphed attacks. I am terrible when it's like a little bit more random. Hence why Lost Kin I think is one of the bosses I'm still not that great at. Because the big thing about it too is am I going the right way? Me talking about how... Oh, why didn't I just go to Palace Grounds? I'm so stupid. It's okay. Oh my god. A snipe. Let's see. So this would be the tram. I think. We go down here. Oh! I've never been here before. What? Man, I was aware that there was like a Moloch location, but I didn't really remember where. I guess it was here. Up. Genuinely, I really did forget this was here. Ouch. There you go. Cloth! I can only hide. What warrior am I? My friend.
No lesson.
You dealt with all those beasts? I'm ashamed to say I was hiding. Those ghastly things chased me and I ran. If you hadn't come along, who knows if I'd have ever survived. Others take me for a fearsome warrior, what with my impressive size. But this kingdom's beasts, I wonder if I'm just no match for them.
Bakusa!
Enough! I cannot wallow in my weakness. I must take strength from your example. You act so confident in battle. You show no fear before your foes. I'll try my best to do the same.
Thus, Manuran.
I look forward to our next contact, tiny savior. Then you'll meet a warrior with courage to match your own. Such luck! This tiny one appears at just the right moment. What masterful skill it shows. As a warrior, it sets powerful precedent. I'd do well to learn from its form. I was wondering where this location was. Here's pale ore. Perfect. We still need one more nail upgrade, I think. Yeah, the coiled nail, powerful weapon of Hellenist, refined beyond all others. Oh boy. Let's heal up a little bit. Just the grub. Well, I guess this was this spot. How do I get back to basin? And you know what? Where does this tram even lead? I'm starting to think that that's not actually a tram. Like checking my map, even though I'm sure it's not gonna do me too much. I don't think I remember the way all too well. Oh, never mind. I do remember it, apparently. We are getting back to the point where I can traverse the map once more without, compass. Arguably a good thing. So, that added that area. Does that tram go anywhere? I'm gonna have to check it out, because I know there's one area that I'm missing here entirely. It's probably that. Okay, let's go. Ba, ba, ba. These things don't take knockback. I'm gonna leave you there so I can use you to refill soul. This guy is not an easy fight for me. I did try practicing it off stream once, but that was like shortly before stream started, so not as much practice as I'd probably hope. Pretty well. Coming in with full soul really does make that much of a difference, huh? Hey. Not bad at all. What a cute cutscene. I effectively just did like the equivalent of shooting this guy up in his dream. I'm glad one sibling gets peace after all of that. Oops. Let's see. So we're at 1400 essence now. What's another Dream Warrior that I'm missing? Oh, I guess that would be Elder Who, huh? I never did that guy. I don't even know where he is. Or he's in Fungal Wastes, I know that, but I forget where. Isn't that the Dash Master statue down there? Where would Elder Who be? I know it's like in a... Oh, I think I see it. I think I see it. Closest stag station. I mean, none of them are really that close, in a sense. It's probably gonna be city storeroom, though. Go this way to White Palace and use the actual closer stag station for once. So, we're gonna spend the rest of now until whenever I decide to, real quick, figure out how we're going to, get the essence for true ending. We're gonna work towards that. So that means we need stuff, essentially. I wish there was a closer thing, but... There we go. And this way. This way to get out of city. Jump up here because we learned that we can actually go through this thing now. dash real quick. And then from here, we're right here, so we need to go up and all the way to the right, I think. Look at me being actually being able to navigate wherever I am. Kind of. I think so. Go in here, I think. And this should be a pretty quick one. Wait, child. Why have you come here? Have you come to tame this savage, ruined land? Many have come to purify this place, but all who dwell here are eventually consumed. Yes, even the wild bugs lurking below us, that were once proud like you, but now they are only monsters. Beware of dreams, glory child. Turn back and do not return. Alright, here we go. Oh. He's doing a teleport. Heal up real quick. Yeah. I need to pay more attention. It's kind of funny because I swear I just used this soundtrack for a D&D fight on Monday. Stop moving around. At least he's got really good opportunities for healing. There we go. My mind, it clears. Have we been sleeping, child? I remember. Those proud lords. Were they truly monsters? I remember their eyes now, bright and clear. Why then did I fear them so? If there was a madness in that village, it was I who brought it. They were right to cast me out. When I attacked, they were right to. They were right to kill. To kill me? Alright. Okay, 1500. Trying to remember, just like... I don't know where else we would get any more essence. Let me think. There's White Defender, I could do that, but I'm not good at White Defender and that would be sad. I got Marmu already, I think. You could poke around in Queen's Gardens, but I feel like this one area right here, I feel like I know where that leads. It's gonna be one of the two. I don't think Hive has a boss fight. And I don't feel like going back into Deepness, but I probably have to go back into Deepness. Well, let's head back to Palace Grounds and let's see if we can take that tram, because it doesn't look like there might be one there. even doing like the whole thing. I can just... Where's the drop off? Get more essence. Hive doesn't have a dream fight, I think. We did Markoth. That one guy. Please stop. Station. And I'm gonna check out that tram. I'm sorry, Stag, but I think we might need to. Just because there's a lot of stuff that I'm trying to unlock here. And technically I could do like this other thing first, but what does that other thing involve? Something really annoying, we'll put it that way. Like, I love Grim Troop and all, but like some of the Grimchild quests are so annoying. Like the enemies specifically. Tram was all the way up here, no? Oh, hey. A true servant gives all for the kingdom. Let Hallinus, Pale King, leave you your burden. All, Geo? I think there's a limit, actually. Hang on. Well, I shouldn't have done that, but that's okay. No, this is that one spot. There's a tramway here, yeah? Yes, here we go. Let's see, where does this lead? Do that real quick. Where are we now? Like, actually, where are we now? Right. No compass. Nothing over here. This must be how you get to Hive, right? I don't remember needing to take the tram for it, but I... Oh! Yeah, here we go. Hive entrance. Then up here, I think there should be a way to like get a little shortcut here going. I love the bee enemies, they're so cute. That being said, the enemies that we are coming up against pretty soon here, not as cute and or as wholesome. I could have sworn like that Geo thing was supposed to only be 1800. Let's see. I'm gonna go up here first. shortcut first, just because it's gonna make coming here way less roundabout. Oh my god, the buzzing. I think we'll go till about... No. This should lead... Yes, out here. Gladly take the geo deposits. I did not think that fountain was actually going to take all the money. I think if I remember correctly, it does give you like a pale ore or something. So I wanted to get that because we're pretty close to the final nail upgrade. We just need 2 more. Got the shortcut already, but I want to see what else is here. Like, now that I'm here. Let's see. I need to get to a bench. Hive probably has a bench. It's probably... I should probably just head back there. Go. Alright. Let's head into Hive and see what silliness awaits us there. There's always something silly around the corner when it's me. There we go. There will be a high thing in here, and we can... We'll be able to... What's it called? There will be a bench in here, and we'll be able to see where we are. I'm sure there's a bench in here somewhere. Oh, hi Kira! Welcome! Unfortunately, you did miss us beating one of the final bosses in this game, but don't worry, there's still plenty of more Hollow Knight to enjoy. As soon as I can find a bench, we will be set. Oops. I'm doing that because those bees are actually a little scary. Let's see. Bench, please, please. There we go. Map updated. Alright, so we're in the Hive. Yeah, there's a whole thing that goes into waterways like that. There's something down there too. I have to check that out. Okay, so we're gonna be playing until about 11:30, and then from there I want to work on art. I won't lie, I might end stream maybe 30 minutes early or so. We'll see how tired I am, because I have been up since 8. Or since before 8, I mean. Before 7, actually. I keep changing it because I can't actually remember what time I woke up today. Smack things around. Maybe that might have been a waste of a howling rates, but it's okay. We don't have any geo because I accidentally fed it all to some statue that didn't give me anything in return, even though I'm pretty sure it was supposed to, but we're not going to think about that. It shouldn't be that hard to make up the money anyways. I'm just trying to see if I've missed anything, so let's see. Definitely gonna get rid of that guy. probably end with us. Stream's probably gonna end with us doing the boss battle that's here, and maybe, hopefully, figuring out where we're gonna get the 300 essence we need for a true ending. There we go. Hardened tribe, like familiar. Oh yeah, because the way that the hive works is already kind of like how the radiance was infecting everyone, so they don't care. All right. There we go. At least we're getting our money back. At least there is that. Let's heal up a little bit. Oh yeah. There was this lady in the drive-thru today. Here I am complaining about work again. It's because it's the funniest thing that's ever happened to me. Oh. There he goes. I think there's actually a wall I need someone to break. This lady, her so she comes into drive-thru as her food. My drawer ended up being short $1 for her change. Her change was $14.41, and so I gave the rest of I gave her the last $1 that she needed in quarters, right? Because I don't want to keep people waiting at the window, and I'm technically not supposed to be going into the safe if I need change. Like, I gotta ask a shift leader, but of course there's no shift leaders around, so I'm just like, okay, well, I'll just give her the quarters, because it's like, I'm sure she wants to get out of here, right? So I give her the change, and then all of a sudden she comes back and she's like, you didn't give me the right change. I'm like, what? Like, can I see a receipt? Right? Smack. Smack, smack, smack. I'm like, can I see your receipt? She shows me her receipt, and I'm like, oh, yeah. I ran out of ones in my drawer, so I gave you the last $1 in quarters. And then she just looks at me with, like, such a scowl, and she was just like, you didn't give me 14, and peeled off. I was just like, okay, fine, be that way. And, like, if she wanted to make more of a fuss about it, I wouldn't have minded, right? Because at least I could have, I could have counted out the drawer, show her that, like, I had all the change there. Oh boy. And, like, if the drawer was, like, over $1, I would have been like, oh yeah, sure, here's your, oh boy. Oh, the big B's hurt. But no, she just drove off, so my manager was asking, like, what was that lady's problem? Like, she's complaining because she said I didn't give her her correct change, even though I did. Just like the nerve of some people. So that was kind of crazy. I told Johnny about it earlier too. And his theory is that she was probably trying to scam me out of $1, which is why she was so upset, because she didn't want to be proven wrong. And I'm like, that makes enough sense, because we have had we had one customer who was kind of like that before. She would order, and she would pay off her food, and it's like a really small order, right? So she would pay off her food with like a ridiculously large bill, like say a 50 or 100, and she would say like, hey, you didn't give me the right change. Now the second time that she tried this, it was actually kind of insane because the GMIT who was at the store, he was trying to like count it out, and then she got like so upset at him that she like hit him in the face like with like an open palm sort of strike, like square in the nose, and then just peeled off. And if there's anything that I've learned, it's that a lot of the times when customers are like really upset like that, it just seems like they're trying to scam, because there is like this other lady who comes into the drive-thru always saying that we got her order wrong. And I know the store isn't like perfect or anything, sometimes we do mess up a lot, but to say that we messed up an order 5 times in a row is kind of unlikely, right? Especially in the daytime. Like, not to brag about day shift, but we are like, the day shift is usually where all the stronger people get sent. Ooh. Come here. Come here. Oh, I hear a mask shard. Though. So that's my thing. Like I said, it's a lot easier to scam a store if you're just nice about it. Oh, I gotta get something else to break that. Let's see. Oh boy. Oh, I've definitely got a lot of people for this. Let me in, let me in. Alright. How many masks are we at? Just gonna heal up real quick, holy shit. But yeah, today was honestly pretty slow. The only time we're got like super busy was so they were gonna let me go home at 3 today, because the store was like, labor was too high, it was too slow, and as soon as the guy who was going to cover me as soon as the guy who comes in at 3 came in, the whole school rush decided to start, which is kind of crazy. And so we sold a bunch of shakes in that little window, and I was just like, okay. And I talked to the shift leader, like, hey, do you just want me to like make shakes real quick before I go? And he was like, yes, please. I'm like joking around, like they told me I was going home at 3, I guess not. Let's see. Was this Hive Night already? We're definitely not going to be done in here because I think there's still a bunch of stuff that we gotta like 1 or 2 things that we gotta get. Where do you fall from? Ah! No! No! Sir, please. Okay. I don't really know how to get back. Take off Spell Twister for now so I can put Compass back on, because I don't actually know how to... I don't remember how to get through Hive. That's how, okay. Ooh. Am I sure that there's not another bench for this? Because that's kind of a... It's actually kind of a scary sort of, like, trek back. god, why are you all so fast? Ugh, that was a bit scary. It's actually kind of important we get our shade this time because we actually do need the money. I was ready for the boss, just not the way that he entered. I need to go up. There we go. I don't mind spending all the souls to just get rid of all the enemies because the enemies here are honestly kind of tough. Oh, it's 11:30 already. Well, like, we don't need to draw tonight. If we don't draw, it's not the end of the world. Alright. If we were gonna draw, I was going to do the Warlock hit die. Or I guess we could also just do Hive Knight and then call it there for Hollow Knight for today. Some soul going into this fight. Because for me, the more damage I can do, the better. Mostly because that... Oh boy. Oh boy. Won't be full soul, but I think that's pretty good. I guess there's only one bench here then. We'll just do that. Okay, the bees come in from the top, and I just gotta do my best to avoid them. I say as I immediately get swarmed. I love this guy. My favorite detail about him is that because he has no wings, he's making that buzzing noise with his mouth. I love him for that. Oh shit. And there we go. Oh, I love him so much. You know, at least if I die here, we don't have to do the boss again. Hive blood. Let's go. Oh, look at that. last you are freed. Oof, that was close. Yeah, it was really close. Small thing. I know your kind. If you attempt to resolve your past, then know I am not the queen you seek. It is the pale being that bear blame for your nature. Though this hive exists within Hollownest, we play no part in its attempt at perpetuation. I'll leave you there. I know we want to go for like essence, but I don't want to kill the ghosts like that. We just should get out of here as soon as we can. There we go. Wait, we can get you for soul. Perfect. Okay, not as nearly as panicked anymore. So let's get back to the bench down there. I think we'll continue our exploration of the hive in the next Hollow Knight stream. Because oh, this isn't the bench. In any case, I guess we'll just do this real quick. Because what we can do is we can... Where am I? This way. What we can do is we can equip Hive Blood and the bees will stop attacking us. Which will be good because, again, they're not particularly kind here. And I think there are some breakable walls that the nail unfortunately cannot break through. You gotta get the bees to smash into them. Right, here we go. Okay. So I think this is a pretty good spot to finish up. For Hollow Knight at least, we are still gonna be going for a good bit of time. I just want to get some art done. So let's quit game real quick. I do want to get a little bit of art done because it's just good to be on that personally. So let's see. I'll put this down here for now. I'll plug my tablet back in. I already have an art post lined up for tomorrow. I've just as like a little sneak peek. I've been taking like this little tiny sketchbook with me because when I was like shit posting on Wednesday, was that yesterday? Ooh. Forgot that was going to change the screen things. Bach Addict, welcome back. The whole like complaining about like sketching thing. It is true. Sketching is fun, but like sometimes it's just like, okay, hang on, I need to like. Where's my cursor? Device disconnected? No, it's right here. Uh-oh. Yeah, it's just not... Ooh, I don't want to, like, mess up the screens again. No signal? No, it's not that. It is displaying. What if I just turn it off and on again? Because I'm just trying to avoid having it... Well, I guess it's gonna do that anyways. What do you guys see when the screen does that? Because for me, the whole thing just, like, goes black for a moment while everything, like, readjusts. We're working on... I want to work on this. I'm getting the Warlock hit die done. Assuming this actually connects. I've never run into this problem before. Uninstall. I don't want to have to... I mean, the cable's definitely in there. I don't want to have to uninstall and reinstall the thing, you know? This is weird. This doesn't usually happen. I guess warning again for like screen going black. I'm gonna try unplugging and replugging it. And then we're gonna get it back in. Warning again. Because I don't know what you guys are seeing on your end whenever I'm doing that. Oh man, that's weird. But I want to work on this. I was looking forward to working on the Warlock one. No! Man. Okay, what else can I try? How am I gonna do this? Okay, this is weird. This doesn't usually happen. Like, it's working as a monitor, just not as a tablet, which is what's happening. I guess we can... No, but I don't want to reinstall the driver, because that means... Let's see, what are some other options? I don't want to have to restart stream. Oh, you know what? Maybe this thing, maybe the controller is on still and it doesn't like that. No, it's definitely off. This is weird. Maybe this one? Okay. Well, I don't really want to uninstall. Because I've had this for a while now. I don't think it's that the driver would be outdated. But I have no idea why it's doing this. I guess we will have to try that. Uninstalling, and then I guess it's gonna install again, right? Install now. Does this technically count as graphics software? No, you don't need my data. Device disconnected still. And this doesn't usually happen. Okay, maybe one more time. We'll just like turn this off. Warning for any flickering. it should be back. No, it's not working. Oh, that's so weird. I don't know what to do now. Guess who's back? Guess who's trying to figure out how to troubleshoot my art program or my drawing tablet because it doesn't seem to want to connect even though it is connected. I seriously don't know what to do. I'm drawing. Yeah, I'm supposed to be. But my tablet, despite being connected, does not want to be connected. And I'm a little concerned now. Because we've already tried reinstalling the driver. We've tried turning it on and off again. We've tried unplugging it. Is this the point where I just call it a night and give up? Because I am tired, but I don't want to end stream this early. What am I drawing? So I can show you real quick here. Thankfully, because I can still move my mouse, but you will not catch me drawing with a mouse. I could never. So I mentioned earlier that I want to vend art tables. So among my supply and stock is just like art prints, this little keychain design that I made, and whatever these are as soon as they're up. I don't know what to do. It's like, this doesn't usually happen, so I don't know why it's like, because it's definitely plugged in. Okay, so what I have here are a bunch of D&D hit dies. Each class in D&D has a different hit die. The hit dies generally help determine like how much HP you get when you level up, or how much you heal over like a rest, stuff like that. By the way, Pigeon, I'm also having some art regarding ideas for you. Oh, sure. By the way, you can call me Kerr. I prefer that way more over Pigeon. I know Pigeon comes first in the name, but I'm too attached to the nickname to change it now. Anyways, so these are supposed to be stickers. I'm trying to make a sticker sheet right now, and so here the D&D classes I have are Druid, Sorcerer, Paladin, Monk, Barbarian, and Wizard. I got Rogue done recently, this one right here. And I'm trying to work on Warlock, because I wanted to do that for the rest of stream. Oh yeah, it doesn't suit you. I mean, I just don't really like Pigeon because it sounds a little bit too much like a pet name to me. And that's why I prefer to be called Kerr. In fact, I think on a lot of my socials where you can change like your display name versus your username, I usually just keep it at Kerr. Anyways, I'm trying to fix this. I don't know what to do. I hope to God that like this is actually like not an ongoing issue. So yep, Kerr, I'm thinking you can go for some cute overlay designs. I have a few ideas from interest. Okay, yeah, sure, that's fine. I'm just like trying to make sure because we've had a few people who will come in and be like, "Hey, do you want me to design an overlay for you?" And I'm like, I am an artist. I would rather like design my own stuff, but I am open to like ideas because I honestly don't have too many ideas other than like I want it to look very like fantasy-esque. Like I'm thinking like tavern vibes. Maybe we get some like crystals. Damn, I know. I mean, like I generally trust most people in the chat, right? But there are some people. Like, there was this one girl who came in. Wait, is your Discord username the same? Oh, I think. I honestly can't remember. Yeah, I'm sure you can send Pinterest links here, though. Or, like, imgers, stuff like that. No, I don't want to go for cute. No, so this is going to be an interesting subject. It would look great, but here's the thing. Um, I don't like the cute aesthetic sometimes. How should I put this? There's a lot of, like, if you're insecure about Discord or any other social, yeah, you can find me on Twitter under PigeonCur or Blue Sky under PigeonCur. You can use either of those. Um, but I'm not huge on like cutesy aesthetics sometimes because there's a whole thing with like infantilizing Asian people that I really seriously dislike. I prefer leather. I prefer chains. Um, I like I like looking tough. I like looking edgy. And I like fantasy stuff, so I don't really want like a lot of like flowers there. Like I love nature and stuff, but when it's like specifically the cherry blossoms, I like already know like it's not gonna. Yeah, I'm on Instagram. Real quick, I'm gonna try shut that down completely. And then warning again, just in case this Okay, see, the Windows thing is making this sound, so it's like I don't know why this isn't working. I don't know what I should do. I mean, I guess for starters, I should move the window back up, huh? We'll try restarting or unplugging. So a warning, we're gonna unplug the thing again. Might go black. Oh! I think I had the wrong USB cord plugged in. Hang on. This thing has like two USB inserts. So there's one black, one red. I guess the red one just like doesn't make it work like a tablet. There we go. Oh, I hope it still has all my keys and preferences. Ah, freaking! Oh, I knew that was gonna happen. Okay, hang on. Okay. Mayyyybe B. Well, this one to be that. Give me 1 second, guys. Because that should work. That should be fine. This one, I always like to make this one X. This one's going to be the quick menu. Make this one. I think this one was G. Oops. Sorry, I gotta rebind everything. I think that was lasso. One of these was T. And then I think D, and then Control D to deselect. That's for Mayyyybe, and then for the digital pen on Mayyyybe, I want this to be space. I want that to be the right mouse button. Perfect. Okay. And then I'll check if you sent a message on Instagram. The only reason why I'm not comfortable giving out my Discord is just because sometimes scams and like if they target a social media account, it's not terrible, but if they target a Discord, it's like, okay, hold up. Alright, so if you just look up Pigeon Cur on Instagram, you should be able to find me. It'll be under like Pigeon Cur art, something like that. Alright, let's get some music going. We'll go for maybe until 12:30, just to relax a little bit. Let's see. We'll just do the good old Pokemon Mystery Dungeon playlist. Then just pause so it doesn't get a chance to adjust the volume before it plays. There we go. All right. And my cursor is all the way over there. Hold up. Can display working area down there. There we go. All right. We'll do lighter color for the tentacles. I'll go ahead and just do this by hand because I think there's going to be a ton of like stuff. So I should just use the shape tool for this, but it's fine. So I know for certain that for Warlock, I want to use the followed your art channel on Insta. Alrighty. Check that out real quick. Why not? And the stream manager here too. Oh, there's a button now. You can create a clip. Oh, that's so useful. Oh, I see. Oh, I see. You're one of these kinds of artists. Oh, okay. Pretty neat, pretty neat. I'll give you a follow back. Why not? But yeah. I have a vague idea of what I want my stream overlay to look like. Just want it to be like very like D&D themed because that's like my whole thing. I think like having like a nice like wooden table and then like some crystals on there and then maybe like a dagger of sorts. I think that would be good. Something like that. Anyways, subclass that I want to do for messages. I mean, if you I just want to say, like, if you want to send me stream overlay ideas, I'm not looking to have a conversation in DMs while I'm on stream, if you know what I mean. Like, I don't really want to do the whole social media manager thing while I'm streaming. I just don't think that's that fun. It's fine. Oh, you could just chat in chat as well. Right? So the subclass for this one is... I think it's pretty obvious that this one's gonna be like the Great Mind. trying to decide on the other ones. I think I definitely want to do Hexblade. Not too sure how I'm going to illustrate that, though, because, I think Hexblades aren't actually what they are in my head. I know they're kind of like spell swords, but not exactly. We'll pull up Wikidot right now and decide. Warlock 5e. Anyways, let's see. I like Fathomless because I think that one's like deep ocean stuff. Yeah. Yeah, this, honestly, this should have been like, this should be a druid subclass. I think the druid water subclasses are really lame. I think we definitely gotta do fiend. But I'm really not sure what I'm gonna do with that one. So, we can do, we're doing the great old one. I think we should do fiend. Then maybe Undying, maybe Celestial. I haven't had anything like super holy outside of like the one paladin sticker. I just feel like it'd be better to save that for like cleric, you know? We'll see, we'll see. Alright. One day I'll work on a stream overlay, on stream. I think, though, I do want to do the table vending stuff first, because that's like my New Year's resolution. Have I ever done like, have I ever followed through with a New Year's resolution before? No, I haven't. And I think this year would be great to be like a first. That up there. I like how gross this looks already. This is great. Yeah. There's so much art to do. It's like a little overwhelming. I feel like maybe I should give myself a break, but I'm like, but it's almost June, and I think I can do Art Walk by June. I think I can do it. I'm like so determined for this. Alright, let's see. No, the rendering on this shouldn't be too bad. We're gonna make it like very smooth and glossy. So, just do this. Like all of like the wet tentacle stuff. We'll get that with we'll get that with the highlights first of all. For now, we're just gonna focus on getting like some good stuff in there. Get some nice shadows going. So, with the sample sticker sheet, actually, I've decided that it does in fact need to be bigger, because some of these are gonna have like really small details that I want people to be able to see. So, so that's huge. But I can't make them too big because the packaging I bought, I need to use that so I don't end up wasting any more money than I already have. That being said, I think I have a good size figured out. I'm just gonna have to like deal with like some minor things. I'll probably have to like fix stickers on an individual scale. But the biggest thing now is I gotta figure out how I'm going to do the color conversion, because I gotta make sure that they're print friendly, which does mean I have to mess with the whole CMYK stuff, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm not sure how that's gonna go. Because it's usually easy to do like a whole CMYK thing with one, when it's like one piece, right? Like when it's all together, all the layers are like there, and I don't need to worry like so hard because I can get all the individual layers, and I don't. It's like it's all uniform. But if I'm doing it like all of these are on their own canvases, on their own files, and it's like, okay, well, how am I gonna put that all on one thing? I'm sure it'll be fine. I haven't experimented with it yet. I like to do the CMYK stuff on my laptop because my laptop has way more color profiles available for me to use. And some of those color profiles just work better for the printing and staying true to the original colors. Okay, and then clipping, add. I'll grab this. Yeah, that's a good color to use. Don't want to make it too similar to the underside of the tentacle. Then we'll go to about 12:30. I think that'll be a good stopping point for stream. I got work tomorrow at 10 as usual, and like usually it's like it's fine if I like stay up till 1, but it's like I'm very, very sleepy. How gross should we make these tentacles? I think they should be like dripping wet. I think they should be like insane amounts of like mucusy, you know? I want it to be gross. Like, if it was any more clear that I'm not, like, one of those, like, cutesy Asian people it is, like, right now. But I do think it is, like, a genuine, like, problem. Because, like, me and my brother Johnny, like, both agree. Like, it's kind of frustrating. Like, people always, like, it's like, oh, you're cute. Like, I don't want to be cute sometimes. Like, I want to be tough, I want to be edgy, I want to look cool, and, like, it's like, I don't want to be, like, one of those, like, softcore people. It's like, no. I think that's ridiculous. Because it's such a common thing that happens, and it's just like, why do you view me this way? Like I don't want to be viewed that way. So I personally like to do my best to, like, not come off as that. And doesn't mean I take it, like, to a little bit of a max. Yeah, but it's whatever. Let's see. How do I want to do this? People make it, like, very streaky like that. I had a really nice way of, like, getting the, you know what I think I need to do, actually? I think this is just gonna have to, like, come last, actually, so I'm actually gonna move on to this part. Get a little bit more red, and let's get on that. And of course, that's not to say that, like, if people want to be, like, cute, soft boy, soft girl, like, aesthetic, that's fine. It's just not me. I think this is looking pretty good. It's gonna look, I think it's gonna look much, like, better when I finally get all the mucus and stuff on it. First, we gotta go in with like all the detailing, which is the fun part. Painting digitally is like, it's nice. I like how low stakes it is. Let's check my Instagram one more time. Okay. My dad, on Saturday, I wasn't expecting to see one of my coworkers there, and he's like kind of new to the store, and we were planning a thing on Sunday with like another group. I was like, oh, did you want to come with us? And so he had come to the store on Saturday, and I wasn't expecting to see him. And it was just like really, like, it was just like really awkward. And it was to the point where my dad was just like, he asked my brother, like, are they trying to hook up? And Johnny, it was so funny because Johnny was just there. Like, that phrase does not mean what you think it means. But it was silly. Alright, and then last thing is gonna be this. Probably won't go crazy on the highlights on this one, not gonna lie. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna do this first. Get like a little bit of depth going in there. Then paint around it some more. Alright. Then I pass a blur over this. How much definition do I lose? Not too much. Okay. This is basically like all we're doing. This is gonna take a while. Oh, hello, welcome, 4 viewers. What a surprise. I think my art streams are like, I think more people enjoy my art streams than they do the game streams, which is fine. People can enjoy whatever they want to enjoy, right? It's just, I want to play video games, and the only time I can really, like, make time for it is, like, on stream, which is kind of funny. It's okay, though. For those who are joining, we were playing Hollow Knight a bit ago. Oh, you know what? I forgot to update the stream info. Switching over to art. Whoopsies. Oh my god, hi Taffy! Hello! What a surprise. Why didn't the stream category update? Hang on. Updated successfully. Are you sure, OBS? Hello! Welcome! Oh my god. We're working on some more D&D stickers right now. I was playing Hollow Knight, but I decided I want to draw. And also I will be ending at like 12:30 instead of 1 because I'm very tired. Hope my manager doesn't put me at like at 8 AM again this coming week. Or this coming work week. 'Cause I'm very eepy. I'll have to take a nap or something. But then I don't want to take a nap because then what if I fall asleep too late? You know? Actually, you know what? Since I do plan on sleeping, I am going to take a melatonin. Warlock. Yes! Warlock. We are doing the tentacles for the great old one. And I'm thinking we're going to do Fiend as well. I'm feeling Celestial, but I'm not too sure. Archfey might be fun, actually. Get some fairy wing designs in there. Maybe something like very insectoid, you know? Man, this is gonna take a while. I like painting on, like, digitally, though. I don't know if I would enjoy it as much in real life. I feel the eep. I'm feeling the eep so hard. Oop. Kind of spit. Oopsies. But yeah. Oh, real quick chat. Okay, so the druid dice is already green, right? So I can't choose green for ranger. But I'm trying to think, like, what else would it be, right? Like, if you were to associate a color with ranger other than green, what would it be? I feel like brown. But I'm also a little worried that might not come off the way that I want it to. Might look a little poopy if you catch my drift. So I kind of want to stay away from that. But then that doesn't leave me with a lot of other colors. I've already decided on the other ones. Oh, you're trapped in Adland. No! Ah. Man, I can't do anything about that. Sob. I will wait. I will wait then. But regardless though, just to like continue whatever it is that I'm talking about, I'm struggling to come up with a color for the hit die for the ranger class because I really don't want it to be green because druid is already green, but then I'm not sure what else it's going to be, and I kind of don't want it to be brown because I feel like it's going to look like a little turd. But I think it might be okay if I make it brown. Brown's like kind of my first choice at the moment, mostly because I don't think any other color would fit, right? I think my best bet would maybe be like a very like yellowy green, but that doesn't fit the vibe, you know? Like rangers are hunters, they gotta blend in, like they gotta camouflage too, so I don't want it to be something bright. Purple most definitely does not make sense, and that already goes to wizard. Blue won't really like cut it either. I don't know. You're back. It's an 11-hour stream. Oh my god. Oh my god, I could never. That's insane, Taffy. 12-hour workday, so I'm slugging. Taffy, I think you need to go to sleep. Like... Jesus Christ. Couldn't be me. No. Taffy, please do me a favor. Let my... I've been told I have a very soothing voice. I'm very, like, insecure about my voice, so I don't think so. But do me a favor and use this stream to go to sleep. We're gonna end in 15 minutes anyways. Like, I tell this to Neil every single time he, like, pops in. Because every time he oh yes, I'm in bed. Perfect. That's what I want to hear. It's so funny, because, like, every time Neil, like, pops in, he'll be like, I did X, Y, and Z today, and I'm so tired. And I'm like, you don't gotta be here, man. You can go to sleep. And he refuses to go to sleep. So that's when I get chat to be like, guys, tell Neil to go to bed. I saw you online, so I popped in. I really appreciate it, Taffy. Thank you so much. But yeah, here we are. Me and my favorite video game soundtrack, and me and the writhing mass of tentacles sprouting from this, from the hit die. I'm so glad somebody, like, knows what I'm talking about with, like, the hit die stuff, too. Sometimes I'm like, I recognize D&D's just a smidge niche sometimes, and people, like, I feel like sometimes viewers just don't know what I'm talking about. I'm like, it's okay. but then comes the fun part of explaining and being like, do you want to play D&D? Warlock is your favorite class? No way. You have any, like, particular favorite subclass? We can dedicate that subclass to you on the hit die. Because right now, I'm just doing the Great Old One, and I guess technically this would work for Fathomless too. I was going for Tentacles, and then I think I'm starting to realize that this does not look very Cthulhu-esque, you know? Because that's what it is, right? It is just like the Mind Flayer stuff. But, like, this doesn't look super, like, Mind Flayer-y. I think I should have, like, excluded the suction cups and everything else, but I'm not too sure. Man, this is gonna take a while. Sob. I was like having like this same like sort of like woes yesterday. So I was like, man, why does sketching take so— sketching is so hard. Sketching is like unironically like so annoying sometimes. You'll be there and you gotta come up with the composition. So I have a Hexblade in my homeroom running, but I'm so weak for the classic Fathomless. Oh yeah. Fathomless. When I was reading up on it, it is like exactly what I want out of a druid like water subclass. So I don't know if you know about like the new like 1D&D stuff, but it is rolling out. I have a vendetta against their new druid subclass. It's like Circle of the Water or something like that. First of all, it's like insanely lame. Like I think I'm marginally sure it's just like Circle of Dreams, but like water flavored. Like that's what it kind of feels like to me. Like it's kind of cool because it's like you get like a sort of like wave aura around you, and I forget if it like deals damage or like buffs allies, but it's like one of the two, right? But it's like you have Circle of the Land, right? And you have, like, the coast variant of Circle of the Land. Because Circle of the Land has, like, subclasses. It is diluted Circle of Star, but make it water. There we go, yeah. So, incredibly lame, right? Insanely lame. Like, Circle of Stars is already, like, super cool. You know what they should have done? They should have done Circle of the Deep. Because, you already don't have a lot of options for, like, an ocean druid outside of, like, Circle of the Land, and then you go coast for that, right? Which is, like, fine, but it's, like, I don't think, the coast druid offers, like, a lot, because, again, Circle of Land is, like, primarily, like, you get different flavors of spells, right? Or, like, you get an expanded spell list to use. You get extra spells, it's, like, really good spellcasting thing, but, like, that's kind of as far as it goes. What it should be, what they should have done, if they wanted, like, an ocean druid so bad, was make it Circle of the Deep, and basically, like, in my head, it's pretty much, like, exactly as Fathomless is described. Because I think it'd be super cool. Like, for example, you use your wild shape, you get tentacles. You get, like, these long, lashing tentacles, that extend your grab reach or whatever. You can perform melee. I don't know, it's not balanced in my head, but we can work out the kinks. And then, obviously you need to be able to breathe water. I made a homebrew circle for a Triton NPC I have in my game. Oh, that's sick. That's sick. See, because it's like, you're going to have, like, deep water adventures, right? In your D&D campaigns. It sucks so hard that Druid doesn't have anything like deep ocean or like ocean related. Like, you just get the coast. And like, that's not ocean enough for me. Give me more. So like, I think another fun one would be like, maybe you get like bioluminescent like spots on your body when you wild shape, and those bioluminescence, like, it gives you like something sort of similar to land, where it's like creatures that are like mesmerized by the pattern must make a wisdom saving throw or else they're forced to attack another creature. Something like that, right? Siren Song, water breathing, and Depth Walker as cantrip passives depending on the race. Ooh, I like that. Another thing I personally like is added either bludgeoning or force damage as a way to sort of reference like the deep, like the massive like pressures like underwater, you know? Something to like really sell that it's like oh, deep ocean stuff. I want body horror. I want body horror. I want tentacles. I want something absolutely brutal. I want something like vague, just marginally scientifically accurate. Circle of the Deep subclass has ocean. Yes, part of the ship, part of the crew. Oh, that's cool. That is cool. Among other subclass ideas I've had, I adore the idea of Spore Druid. I'm sorry, I'm a Druid main, so this is just like what I think about like immediately. But I love the idea of like Spore Druids being able to like connect and communicate with each other over a long distance via a mycelium network. Because the way mushrooms work, again, is that they talk to each other through these mycelium networks, and I'm like, wouldn't it be so cool if Spore Druids could do like the same thing? Like, wouldn't that be sick? Like, would that be grotesque and horrifying to an extent, depending on how you want to flavor it? Yes. But that's part of the fun, so I'm just a slut for body horror. That's all it is. But it's like, Druid is my favorite class. I want to see more cool stuff. Message or sending stone type magical. Yeah. I like the idea it's like once a day, you like mycelium sprouts from your body and connects with a network underneath, and you communicate briefly with somebody else on the other side. So it's like, hey, I want to get like information. Could I use like maybe this thing and like see if like somebody knows? And it's like, okay, you wire yourself into the fungal growth below, and you wait for a response. Somebody's on the other side, and yada yada yada. The dungeon master in me is coming out. But yeah, I think a mycelium network idea would be sick. There was another homebrew subclass that I saw for Druid. It's called Circle of the Guardian, and basically you turn into a tree. Consider elf-style trance, but it's mycelium connection for long rest. Ah, that's cool. Oh, that's actually so good. Tree! Yeah, I agree. Like, why don't we have a subclass that turns us into a tree? I know there's a spell for it. But consider I want to turn into a tree. One idea that I had for the wild shape is that you have absolutely 0 movement speed, but you have like a radius around you, like a really decently sized radius, where if people go into it, it's like difficult terrain or like a spike growth or like an entangle, right? And then like you still have like a really, really long reach, and you can still cast spells. I think that would be fun. Personally, for Aerie, my tiefling land druid, I headcanon like something like that is like her special like little druid gimmick. Partly because I want her to like really contrast with Lilac, so I also want her to have her like her own like sort of special wild shape ability. But I think it is just easier to just have it like rely on this. But I still really like the idea of just turning into a tree and smacking everyone. Mid-battle, tree suddenly take 1d6 bludgeoning damage to anyone who runs into it. Real. Oh my god, just I have so many like I feel like I have like so many good ideas and just like no way to like execute it. You know what? On the community Discord server, I have a good friend there. His name is Biba. He offered to help with like druid subclass stuff, especially regarding like Circle of the Deep. Imagine the sneak buff. Oh yeah. One of my favorite things in Baldur's Gate 3, when I was playing Baldur's Gate 3, one of my favorite things was the way my druid Aerie and Astarion like really synergized sometimes. one of the fun combos that you could do. Okay, because the way sneak attack works is that you have to have advantage on the target, right? And a really fun way to get advantage was to cast Entangle on the enemy's feet and then just shoot them all down because they can't move. Like, that was just instant, like the teamwork there is beautiful, is what I'm saying. And of course, Aerie did indeed romance Astarion, so, just bonus points for that. Bonus points for being an absolute power couple. You're just a tree gathering info, yeah. There's like, I feel like there's like really good ones. I also, there's so many good druid homebrews. Circle of the Swarm is another really good one. Tav also romanced the Fanghead. He's just so funny. One of my 57 tabs. I still have yet to do another playthrough of Baldur's Gate 3. I think I want to do that on stream. But part of me feels like I want to do Aerie's playthrough again, just as like a full canon thing, because there was so much I missed out on. Because in my head, it was just really funny to imagine like a really, really angry druid marching over to the goblin fortress, because she is so like fed up with like, okay, where's the damn cure for this parasite? I have 2 runs of my first tab too. Yeah, because it's like you do the run for the first time, you miss out on so much, and it's like, hey, hold up, I want to like let me do that over, right? But you know what's like the one like really fun thing that I wanted to do? So this is one of the only reasons why I don't think like this Baldur's Gate playthrough is gonna happen on stream anytime soon. I want to make my own custom cutscenes, fully voiced, not fully animated because I can't do that, but I can dream. I would love to like write out like custom cutscenes between Aerie and Astarion, and just have those like play out when I think they're supposed to. So like, I know in my head like the bite scene is not necessarily written like super differently, but I think the dialogue that Aerie would have if it was like actually her character, like if I could write the dialogue myself, is like very, very like silly to me. There's like a whole thing where like as she's like approaching Astarion after like he tried to bite her, like I love the idea of like Aerie just like summoning like a root out of the ground or something, like she's ready to like drive that through his chest instead of like a wooden stake, because it's like kind of the same as a wooden stake, right? And just Astarion going like, put the tree down, Aerie, and hear me out, something like that. If I could find someone to do like a damn good Astarion impression for that, I would absolutely love to work with them. But that's gonna be like way, 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 way down the line, because like God knows I do not have the energy to do animatic for that. Put the tree down is wild. Oh, Sam, my tab Valen had a few options that fit his personality. Yeah, exactly. It's like, I just want to do like the whole like custom cutscene thing, out of the reason that like, yeah, I like the dialogue options that are in the game, but this character that I have fully fleshed out in my head, because I've had her for like, since 2016, almost 10 years. Holy shit. I've had Aerie for almost 10 years. That is insane. Like, she just behaves in a very, like, specific way that I need this dynamic to play out also in a specific way. If it makes sense, what's that thing? This is gonna be a very, very funny phrase. But you know how there's like friends with benefits? Aerie and Astarion, Act 1 Aerie and Astarion specifically, they are rivals with benefits, which is so funny to me. And I just need that dynamic to be captured. Valen is not a leader type, but in BG3 he has to be, and I'm like, no, mood. Oh, that's such a fun way to do it. Okay, well, I won't get to the mucus right now. But it is 12:31. Rivals with benefits is perfect. Me and Biba are actually doing a whole thing, with the rivals with benefits. We both made OCs. I'm making a little poster for it. I think we might also end up writing, collaborating a little thing on that, which might be fun. I don't know what we're gonna do with that, and you could still play this. Yeah. If you want to keep up, I'll send you the link if you'd like, Taffy. But there is a community Discord server. It is the invite is via DMs only, just because I'm a little scared of it getting a little too out of hand, a little too fast. So that is there if you're interested. We got a bunch of people who are regular viewers of the channel, and there is also an NSFW OC thirsting channel for funsies, because our OCs are hot. Like, duh. If you want that, I am more than happy to DM you the link. But all of that being said, I think we're gonna end stream here so I can get to Eepin. Let's see. Art shares on the weekend. Next stream should be Tuesday. I'll have to like see my new work schedule before that's finalized, but yeah. Alrighty. I'm not sure what that emoji is, but it's very silly. Alright. Thank you everyone who showed up today. I had a blast. I'm very happy that we are approaching the funny true ending content of Hollow Knight. It'll be a good time. As always, more art. It's a nod. Oh, I see what you mean. I see it now. But yeah, excited to do this again as always, and thank you all so much for watching. Hope you guys have a wonderful day or night, and I love you all. Bye.